What's up, Sunny and Bass Squad? Right now we're going to Pond X. If you're an OG, you remember. It's been a year since we uploaded. But the train ain't stopping. We're going to Pond X. I'm gonna catch that big catfish that's down there in that pond. And I got 2 rig setups. Got my bass rod and my Sunny rod. I use the bass rod as the catfish rod for the time being. Alright, y'all, sorry I had to end that early, but I walked by a whole group of people. Nowadays when you be filming the video, you walk past people, they don't get pissed, so I just don't like to fuck with it. When people walk by, but if people walk by while we're fishing, we keeping the record button on. Ain't nobody stopping the actual part of the video, so yeah. We there? We almost there. But I didn't get there. Trust me, guys. We're gonna catch that big catfish that's in that pond. Yo, we at the spot. Pond X. For y'all new gents to the channel, this is Pond X. Giant pond full of sunnies and bass and this one huge catfish. We were trying to catch that catfish this last winter. Things. Huge ass fish. Guess what, guys? I'm gonna put you up on this brick that I found. I'm gonna set you down. We're gonna watch the OG do the work. I've been an OG to this place, this spot. You can barely see the damn water. Okay, about alright. So now I'm high. Alright, I'd rather put you guys farther back just so then y'all can see me better. Oh shit. The rain's starting. Expected this. Again, guys, rainstorm. You know what that means. They're gonna be biting even more. It's when it rains. Like I need food. So guess what? The big fish are gonna be looking for the small fish trying to treat. The big fish doing? The small fish. I snagged there. Damn, man, that sucks. First cast is a snag. You know, raining. Big is gonna be up tonight. The thing that's gonna fuck up this trip, it's the rain. The rain is our enemy and our friend. Let's hope it's good today. You know, last time I tried to film a video out here, not last time, a couple times ago actually. What's it called? This giant ass rainstorm showed up. Not at all of us. I had the whole gang was out here with us actually. Now, one thing I'll admit, the rain is not good for our rods, but that means good fish. the chances of actually getting fish out of this lake are low. Again, I haven't caught any fish down here since a couple months ago, last spring. Last time the sun rose in that direction instead of that direction, you know what I'm saying? Earth's axis was completely tilted. But you know what that means? It's no biggie for this bait. I'm telling you, I think this bait through hard terrain. Baby always comes back every snag. Never lost one of these. Those little jig heads with the little tails and teeth on them. Now, I would bring out my bait caster, but I have to re-spool it. I don't really have bait caster line on me. I do not feel like bait caster with baited line. But to be honest, who out there actually enjoys fishing on a bait caster with braided line? Again, no one does. You might have them new spots back to the lake over there. There's a giant lake back there too. Could go back there. But yeah, I don't feel like going back there. I would go fishing where the crackhead monk was. If y'all like actually in the New Jersey fishing like me, you know there's this crackhead monk. I used to go fishing by Grenlock Lake. Grenlock Lake's like over there. Now, one thing I recommend, don't go fishing at Grenlock. Never any fish. They never stock that. But since the beaver built a dam, I'm guessing fish don't really come over. So I see on that other end of that tunnel is a dam. The beaver came over here, built that dam. Now, not as many fish are being able to get put in the pond that year. The thing is, last summer, and even last spring, pond X was maxed out. Bass, catfish, sunny, bluegill, pumpkin seed. Telling you, there was every fish in the category living in this place. But, you know, times change. So, I'm gonna have to get back to the smaller fish instead. Stick on my rod. Which is exactly why I got my Sunny bluegill seed rod. Little magnet attached. And I'll be right back. I gotta go to my bag and I'm gonna get some weights. So, I'll get you when I'm back there. Alright, y'all. We back with it. I got a bobber on. All that for the sun's out. You might be saying, Robert, like, what you mean you're gonna sit there and wait? Yes, I am. You're gonna be making this rod wait. Okay. I think I might put this with the key bobber. You only want like a feet away from the bobber and the reel. The rain's getting harder too, folks. We might actually have to cut the trip early because of the rain. hobby. Alright, now we got some fish rods set up, ready to go. We wait for the fish to bite. Keep bass fishing. Now I'm gonna try to cast over there. But I found out when it's like around this time of the year, the fish like to hide in that back corner. Why do they like to hide in that back corner? Well, I have little to no clue on why. You know what I know? They like to fish in that back. The fish like to hang out in that back corner. Oh yeah, Marie getting bit. Marie getting bites. Woo! I'm telling you, bro, that I felt a bass nibble at that shit, bro. I think I got tangled up here. Feel like I'm moving a bit slower. That's never good. Never a good thing to be tangled up there on the top of your line. You look, no sunnies bit, but there are fish. I can tell these bubbles. The sunnies are over there investigating. We might get a bite sooner than we think. Now, I'm gonna take y'all guys right over to round fishing. So then y'all can see this beautiful place. Now, y'all can't really see the water that well. There's a giant fish right there. You know what the bass like to do over there? Hang out right under this tree, this canopy. So we doing fishing. Check around. Look at that thing. Let's go right there in that back corner. Like right in that area where you want to get the bait. You know, because of the rain, this spot's actually like really good, guys. But I'll move the camera because I can barely even see me. But like, this spot is really good because it's covered by leaves. Like there's 5 giant trees that are right here. And we can keep fishing at this spot, right? And then we can keep on using these leaves for our damage here. And we can catch us as big one. I've been fishing for over 3 years of my life now. Not like straight, like 3 years where I've been actually like going fishing semi-constantly. Now I used to go fishing but not enjoy it. But now after doing it for a bit, I've grown to really enjoy going fishing. It's kind of like one of my favorite things to do during the summertime now. I never really liked it that much. Especially in the past, I never like enjoy going fishing. I go fishing with some of my friends who are also be on this channel, you know, Frank, Julian, Gabriel, Daniel. But they know I ever went fishing because I went fishing. He's my little cousin, so checks out, right? Like, Frank was the first person in our, well, I got a fishing rod. Frank decided to go fishing with us. He his dad had a couple fishing rods in the garage. Now, one day I remember, hey, we all decided to go fishing together. That same exact day, we started this channel. That's our first video, bass fishing. Watch that video, onward. We realized how it became less cringy over time, and everybody else just moved away, and now it's just me here. Now, I will give the channel info to Frank eventually in case he feels like filming his own videos, vlogs, or whatever the hell. You know, making fishing videos practically is a vlog. You're just filming your entire trip going fishing. You know, that's what I be doing. I'm just talking to the camera, going fishing. Maybe I'll catch some nice fish, maybe I won't catch a single fish. Either way, I still upload the videos. If you really look at the channel, you can tell I make more fishing videos about us not catching fish than us actually going and fishing and catching fish. Nothing stopping the grind. We're going fishing. Nothing stopping where we're going to. Nine. Made this channel back when I was 9 years old. That was good. I'll wait the fish fight. Also, the rain kind of chilled out. It's not raining as much anymore. It's a plus. It's not raining that much, but hard to cast right there. You know what, I have this video planned. Not that I had the lines planned, actually that I wanted to go fishing and make a new video for y'all. I haven't updated y'all in over a year. I'm not changing my license that year. Tell my hair was completely different, I look completely different, everything is completely different. Julian, Gabe, and Frank all moved. You guys already knew Logan and Ashton with the OGs. Look there. Damn, tick on me, boy. I'd slap him off my leg. That's one thing about going fishing here in the woods. As a light, no matter what. You gotta watch out for them ticks. They be jumping off of the trees. You walk through a bush. I had to walk through multiple bushes to get over to the spot. The second before I started filming, I had to wipe off like a whole nest of ticks off my legs. But you know, bugs are a lot less common this year than last year because sadly going extinct, even though they're bad, you know. I haven't got a single mosquito bite this spring. Haven't even seen a single one growing in the water. Saying, Robert, isn't that a good thing? Mosquitoes are bad. Yeah, but you know, that means multiple other bugs are dying too. Like, yet, the cool ones, yes, they are invasive, like praying mantises and shit, but it still sucks, you know? So, I'm tired out here, bro. When you go fishing, you don't catch nothing. It get hella boring. You know. So what is it? Now hold up. Stay right here, guys. I'm gonna go check on the Sunny around. See if I can tell you some bite in the back. Woo! No fish. Bait's still attached. I'm gonna cast this out again. Got snagged and she as expected. I'm still thinking of bobber fishing. In the woods. I've lost so many baits to the same tree, bro. I really think I'll probably cut this line. Yeah, that is not coming off. You gotta cut this line. Alright guys. We're not calling it quits. We are not calling it quits, guys. It's the first video in a year. If I don't catch a fish for y'all, it's gonna be a troublesome time, I'm telling you. Very troubled time. This time I fished at the same spot but at a different angle. Yesterday I was fishing in the middle of the pond, today I was fishing at the banks. I just cast them in the middle of the pond. Not what I want. What do you want to know? One thing about these banks is that it's mating season, right? The fish, they all like to hurdle up. And by hurdle up, I mean they all like to go in a group and swim over to these banks. Why? It's spring. There to me. You know what female fish love to do during the season of the year? Eat. That's how we finish up the big one. Ooh. You look at fishing as a sport, not a hobby. You're doing it for the wrong reason. Like, I get you could do it as a sport, competitive fishing is fun, don't get me wrong. I did it with a couple of my buddies once. But sometimes you just gotta go out there and enjoy, you know? It's like sit there by yourself on like a log or a rock. Cast out there a couple times. Maybe you can catch a nice trout and you can cook it. They're being grilled out by a pond. It allows you to catch and keep. Keep the grill there. Catch a nice rainbow trout. Skin that thing's gills, flakes. Throw that bad boy right on that grill. Yeah, you better get a squeeze of lemon on that. Woo! Wonderful. Pure joy that taste, I'm telling you. But no. Ooh, snaggy. Wait, actually I got out of that snag. Nice. I didn't even feel it. I just let the line go over a tree branch. Right. That last spot I'm talking about, right there by that tree, bro. Now, next video, I'll tell you the fact we will see me out here on bait caster. After I re-spool it, I will. If I don't have my bait caster. Ooh, that was a horrible cast. That was straight on the way into the bank. You do not want to do that. Anyway. But yeah, next video, try to get bait caster on. You'll see me out here on my bait caster. Gonna like the fish biting today. I'm end the video here. It's been about like 20 to 30 minutes. Maybe even longer. But we'll get down here. End the video, y'all. I'm probably gonna stay out here fishing. But I'm just gonna pause the video right here. I may or may not come back. You'll know at the time. You'll know by the timestamp of the video. But yeah. See y'all. Sunny and Bass Fishing coming back, boy. Telling y'all I'll be uploading more on the weekends like usual. Expect a new video every other weekend or every weekend. Depends on how my schedule's looking. But I will have y'all covered. See you in the next one.